On paper, the Canon R50 V is a literal joke. It's a vlogging cam with no IBIS, tiny battery, a lot of annoying little things. It feels like it was designed for kids. It's like, oh, you want to vlog, little Timmy? Here you go. Here's a cheap toy without any of the fun of your professional stuff. But you might have some stuff. Fujifilm sims are in here. Digital stabe could be good enough. Sigma clinical sharpness is your friend at times. And it might be lighter than anything Panasonic has ever known. Let's test it.
All I want is the perfect camera. All I want is the perfect camera.
You know what sickens me the most about this camera? It's the record button right here that you probably can't map to anything else because they designed it because we're like this. Hey man, oh, it's so easy to press that button. Where is it? Oh, it was on the top. That's why we didn't make a video. We're not that dumb. Now, this was a Steinbeck gift. Not in a million worm years would I have ever purchased this, but you never know. Things grow on me. On paper, a lot of things look bad, and then you use it, and you're like, wow, that's a unique. I'm most interested to see if Canon's film sims are somehow good, because there's like teal and orange and all kinds of stuff in here. They could suck. They could really suck. I'm curious, is the stabe good enough? But this entire setup with the Sigma 10-18 2.8 is 648 grams. That's way lighter than my G9. In a separate video, we'll battle the G9 with the Leica 2. This is my first impressions, work out the kinks to get you ready to battle the Panasonic. You're not ready yet. You have to go through war first. So let's just switch to it. We're on the Fuji XH2s with the 18mm 22. So we'll just do this at 18mm. Let's see, Canon love. It's tiny but enough. Weird thing, so I go to set a custom white balance and I'm actually allowed to do it. Like normal cameras, every camera I've ever tried with Canon's like, oh, get out of this mode, go take a picture and then save it. Make sure to always store it on your card and then come back here and we'll be here for you. And then you set it, just choose the picture from a different menu, completely different menu. Like, what the hell is that? Now we can just do it. What the hell? Why are you letting me do that? My R5 II, your flagship, can't do that. I'm not mad. Not mad at all. So I set it, and then it said, proper information might not have been obtained. Sorry about that. So fuck you. But side by side with Fuji Boy, that was F-Log 2C. That's Fuji's best. We're in C-Log 3. A lot of weird things in the menus. We'll get to that. But do I have more dynamic range somehow? Highly unlikely. But it's a Canon cinema cam. Wait for their FX3 killer, it's coming. It's gonna be cute. But how's the autofocus performance? Is it Canon-like? Are the lights pulsing? Or is it just beautiful, polished Canon? Oh, it's glorious. God, oh, I had one chance at this. Oh, that could have, why did you lose focus? Is that what you do with this lens? Every time? Oh, I see it now. No, that is not acceptable. You suck at that. Do I have digital stabe on? Probably. Okay, let's try a couple Canon film sims versus Fuji film sims, and then we'll go outside and do some vlogging tests. So this is just the baseline. Faithful, we're in aperture priority, so Canon exposes for me, because God knows I can't. Let's test the film sims of Canon versus Fuji. It looks like my hair is green, but I don't mind this. Looks a little clippy in the highlight area, but teal and orange. You're a movie. So like next to classic neg Fuji, I just did a couple of them, the ones I use most. Is this film-like? Did Canon outdo Fuji at its own game, or is it just utterly trash gimmick that I'll never turn on again? There's literally a dedicated button for it, okay? Story magenta? I don't know, it's a story I want to tell. Don't really want this to be a part of my journey, but here we are with it. I have a feeling these are bad. Okay, now we're in story blue. Really lame names, Canon. So far it's just story teal, story magenta. What's the story all about? I've now put EV comp minus just a touch. Just, I don't know, I don't trust you, Canon, but okay, pale teal and orange. That seems somewhat doable. Things look really dark. I probably shouldn't have minus EV comp dust. Can we change it? We can, while recording. Look at you, Canon. That looks like I'm clipping. I should have left it. All right, so there's a couple new additions that my Canon R50 II doesn't even have. We're on the classic neg, of course, Fuji filming. I enjoy the color science of the greens and the blacks. So one thing, a problem you might notice, I love when you can just change aperture priority to manual in here. That's cool. When you save a custom mode, however, now I'm in HD 120 frames per second. Okay, I'm just gonna, where's that option gone to? Somewhere far away, never to be seen again. So that's really annoying that I cannot change from manual to aperture priority in my custom mode. I always love when the menu button's on the left side. That doesn't hurt my ankles. So one thing you'll notice, no RAW in here, but we do have the XF AVCS. That's the easy to edit. Nobody could struggle with this codec option. 10-bit, that's cool. There's not a lot of options here. There's literally nothing. Like, it's all long op. You have a couple options. If you want 4K 60, you got to go to the crop, and then you can only do 4K 60 in that crop. You can't even do 24p in the crop for some reason. And I like that you can select the HD 120 frames from within here. So it's all in one menu. If you go to edit CP, this was locked first, like protect him at all costs. He's gonna change settings and make it look terrible. But my R50 II doesn't have any of these. Like, it's weird that this is such a beginner-friendly camera and then you can change so many things. It reminds me of a Sony with all like the sharpness detail, like all these different levels of it, and like skin detail, noise reduction, color matrix tuning, phase, and like all this stuff, color corrections. Like, what is all this? This is like highly advanced cinema cam stuff. I absolutely hate this on-off switch up here. It's so awkward to do. From here, it's okay for on, but off is this awkward, especially when you're holding it to, like, what are you doing? And last thing, I don't love the font of these C1II. They're kind of hard to read. If you're just glancing at it, I've never seen something so complicated with the movie thing, and it's the number inside. It's very weak. No. Okay, we have a lot to get to here. How was the stabe in the slow-mo running with no IBIS? That was just digital. Was it good enough? We are now in only digital, the minimum level. Very wide lens here, Sigma 10 to 18. It's interesting. I had a chance to look it over the footage. It's a sentence. It wasn't great. It wasn't, the Canon film sims really overexposed pretty hard. It looked like that in the monitor, and I was like, well, that looks overexposed. It was. In fact, this looks overexposed quite a bit, actually. I bet you the max shutter is like 1000 or something. Can we even stop the Tonys down? Is there a ring? No ring? Tony 4? Give me a chance. But, like, just in C-Log 3, though, next to the Fuji, I'm like, yeah, looks better. Like, it's good. So, like, there's potential in it. It will look good. It's just all the fun gimmicks are gimmicks. And that's unfortunate. Now, I have no intentions of alarming you, but that could be your life. It could be. That's very light. That's the one thing that the others just don't know. 650 grams. It's like, yeah, man, Penny Boy, when's your tiny G9 II coming with the little body? It's not coming ever. But like, this could be fun vlogging time. Why are you hunting around and shit? Just pick the eye. Oh God, you suck at this. Let's switch to the Fuji and see, is Canon digital stabe better than Fuji IBIS? Oh, the cinema food, that just feels so much better, even though it's heavier. Some dignity has returned to us. F-Log 2C. You have some moments there, Canny Boy. It's just, when I like recommend a vlogging cam, usually I'm going for something like this with some character, some 3D pop in the lens, and then something with some dynamic range. And this is cool, it's light and cheap. It's fun. like you're lacking in a lot, like HD 120 versus 240 over here. And this could be XS20 we're talking about. Same price bracket somewhat. We had a black Pro Mist and we're glimmer glassed here. Take it to the bank. Okay, let's switch back to the Canon. I'll try to find a B or something in slow motion, HD 120. The cinema could be ours with the Sigma. You never know. And then I'll look at this footage and we'll do a little outro on the Sigma 23mm 1.4 in the living room. You believe it? Did things get noticeably better or worse for you right now? Back on the Canon, same side Lytton scenario. C-Log 3 is not terrible. It's no C-Log 2, but it's funny. I used to vlog on my way places, no matter what direction the sun was facing. It's like, well, we're going down here, and this is the whole video. Whereas now, when I vlog, usually I'm like, okay, we'll get a little side eye. Okay, I'll go down this street for this lighting and backlit scenarios, glimmer, black mist, cinema, not ours. Sigma ruining our lives. Here's some enhanced stabe. We went all the way back out to 10mm, but it's enhanced. Is it Panasonic level? Could be. Looks like it's hunting a bit. Little walk. We're walking somewhere. Is this good? Panasonic? Fuji better than Fuji? That sucks. How does Fuji so bad? Why is there so much construction here? What the hell is that thing? I don't want it to exist. Why do you exist? Stop existing. Why are you construction workers doing this? I'm gonna zoom in so you can see every detail on this amazing 10 to 18. Wow, they're ruining my street. Okay, let's see how bad this 4K 60 crop is, and then we'll get some B footage, hopefully. Bad, it's pretty bad. An APS-C level crop on an already APS-C camera, but it's 4K 60. And if you just slow down your speech a little bit and you spit it out, and then nobody can tell the difference. That B footage as sad as it felt while getting it? The moth, was any of that in? I was like following a moth. Canon might have detected it. What I'm trying here, and then I'll go home, is pale teal and orange at like -1 1/3. Maybe we'll have a chance at teal and orange beauty. Come on, give me something. Teal and orange. It's a movie. And the cinema bars are on. I look dark in the screen. This is terrible. It's not good. I hate it more than anything so far. The on-off button alone is enough to, like, who in their right mind would design a button that needs force to be pushed back, but nothing's stopping it from falling out of your hand if you do it? Oh boy, the drawing boards on this one. Okay, last one. Accent red with enhanced stabe. And there's a glowing light on a car back there that is enhanced with black Pro Mist technology. And a cyclist just passed us on his way to visit his grandmother, most likely. The cinema was ours, a red car. You like that footage? Okay, I'm back. I've seen it all. I know now what this camera is. It's a very capable image. Good luck exposing. There's no tools to allow that, but you could guess and you could get lucky. If you let Canon do it, it will choose to hurt you. It will hurt you hard. So there's a lot of easy ways to clip your highlights. Not the most dynamic range I've ever seen, but like in C-Log 3, if we're talking just talking head, like beautiful image, perfect even. If you want to vlog, if you just stand there, and that's your plan, it's not bad. The stabe, it's okay. minor steps are somewhat tolerable. Don't play at all with any of the color modes, ever. They will hurt you like your first date. The 4K 60 is a little soft. It's not the best thing I've ever seen. Big crop and soft. Don't love that. The R7 has a huge crop, but it's beautiful. Don't know what happened there. There's no moth detect autofocus. Clearly, that's disappointing. It wasn't the best, but do you see what I mean when I'm saying, like, I'm going for magic, I want a cinema look, and I'm looking for all these lenses with 3D pop and the most dynamic range in a Fuji or something like that? It's because of stuff like this, where it's like Sigma outside, highlight clipping over sharpened. It's hell, there's no pop. It's pain. It brings misery to your family, but I don't mind it. For this, like, you totally get by. How's the Sigma 23mm 1.4? I have 2 zits that I noticed around this region. Thank you for showing them, Canon. Decent autofocus with Sigma lenses. Pretty good, wide and fun and light. There's a lot to love, isn't there? If you compared this to like a Fuji XM5 or something, very budget, this would probably feel more polished and be better in some ways. Just stay in C-Log 3. Don't ever turn the camera on or off because I can't believe it. You have to feel it to understand it. The fear of just like pushing back. It's like that trust exercise where you hold your hands out and there are people behind you and they're gonna catch you and they're like, just fall, Timmy. Fall, we'll catch you, okay. But Timmy dies. No one caught him. And that's a head trauma, a lot of regret, never trusting anyone ever again. You can't turn it off. Don't ever turn that off. I don't get why Canon and Fuji both do this. It's ergonomic schizophrenia where they change everything all the time. Like, it should just be the same thing, like on off with the rocker. That's well known. Like Sony always does that, except their FX or ZVE1 did something stupid too. God, you all do it. Just like work it out. Keep it the same. So I will battle this lens versus my Canon 24mm 1.4 in APS-C mode, probably on my R5 II, and then we will see, because this should be flat clinical versus the pop factor. We'll see it. I'll find a scene that will prove it once and for all. There will be some kind of path, a winding path, and you'll be like, wow, I bet you that's 40 feet long. And then on the Sigma, it's like, oh God, 2D chess. Thank you, Steinbeck. Huh? So happy to have this here. If it wasn't for gifts like that though, fueling my channel, just, it's like a morale boost when you get something. It's like, oh my God, all this. And then now I have like 8 videos written down to compare all his gear. And it's like, yeah. And some of it gets sold off. It doesn't always make the gauntlet. You're not coming through the minefields over here, but you could try. Did it just autofocus hunt something? So like, but like I would never have bought the Fuji medium format if it wasn't for all these gifts. So thank you, my friend. Even though this is terrible and I will step on it before selling it, it's pretty good. It'll fuel future purchases and it was good. Can't wait. So thank you, my friend. And subscribe to him and me. And Bitcoin is fun. And subscribe and